Hi, my name is Aya, and you're watching Aya Reads, and I'm here to talk about all the books I'm planning on reading in July. I have like 10 books I want to talk about. These are definitely not all of the books I'm actually gonna read, but these are definitely my priority. Hopefully, I'll get to them. So, one of my goals this year is to finish as many series as I can, and for that goal, there's a couple of books I definitely want to prioritize. The first one is I want to continue on with the Castles Ever After series by Tessa Dare. And the next two I want to read are Say Yes to the Marquess and When a Scot Ties the Knot. I've read the first one I think 2 years ago. I really, really enjoyed it, but I've never continued on, obviously, which is one of my problems that I really want to rectify this year. If I start a series, I just want to make conscious plans of actually continuing that as soon as possible. So I really want to get to those two books. I love Tessa Dare. I've enjoyed pretty much every single book I've read by her, so I'm pretty sure I'm gonna love these two as well. Another series I really want to continue is the Chestnut Springs, and the next book I have to read for that is Powerless. This one is like a runaway bride type of situation, and yeah, I'm just like, I've been loving Elsie Silver and I've been loving the Chestnut Spring series, so I also anticipate that I'm really gonna love this one. And next, I wanna read Sanctuary of Kings if it comes out. I believe it comes out actually in June, I think. Let me actually check for you. Oh no, it comes out on July 20th. So if it comes out, I definitely wanna read this one because it's gonna finish off this trilogy. This is basically just monster banging. It is reverse harem, basically follows these escorts that have their own harem of monsters. Basically, white shoes. Not basically, it is white shoes. The the other two had MMF stuff going on, which I really enjoyed. So hopefully this one will as well. And I think we follow this lady that has been in this like brothel for the evil villain that we've been following for the last couple of books. So I don't know much about it, but I do know that I enjoyed the other two books in this Tempting Monster series by Catherine Moon. So I have a feeling I'm gonna love this one as well. Next, I definitely want to read Fourth Wing. It has been on my TBR for months now. I just really want to know what the hype is about. I am usually a person that falls for the hype. I actually have it right here. Yeah, I just it sounds like everything I love, but I also have heard negative reviews. So I have a feeling I'm going to love it, but obviously I don't know for sure. I am planning on vlogging my experience, so definitely look out for a vlog coming of me reading Fourth Wing. I love fantasy romance. I love books about dragons. So I'm very interested to see what I'm going to feel about Fourth Wing. I just realized I have two other series I haven't even mentioned yet. I want to continue on with the Lore Olympus series. I don't own the third volume yet, but I am planning on buying it as soon as possible. Yeah, I've been loving the first two. I'm taking my time with it because I don't want to run out of volumes that quickly. So, and I believe the fourth one comes out either in June or July. So, and then I have to wait. Obviously, I can also read the webtoons, but I prefer actually reading it physically. So yeah, like I said, I've been loving the first two. This is a Hades and Persephone retelling, and I have been really, really enjoying it. I prefer this story over the Scarlet St. Clair series of like Hades and Persephone. So yeah, I'm really enjoying this graphic novel series. I also want to continue on with the Hathaway series, so I definitely want to read Tempt Me at Twilight, and if I can, I really want to read Married by Morning because I have a feeling that I'm gonna adore Married by Morning. I've been waiting for this story ever since I read the first book in the Hathaway. I've read the second book this month. And ever since I read it, I cannot wait to read Leo's story. So that is Married by Morning. So I have a feeling that once I read Tempt Me at Twilight, I cannot help myself. And I'm going to have to read Married by Morning. So there's a good chance I'm going to read both of them in July. Next, my goal this year is to read all of Cressley Cole's backlist ever since I finished The Immortals After Dark. I tried her YA series. I did not enjoy it. So I'm going to read her adult backlist basically. So the next ones I really want to read are the Game Maker series by her. And I really want to start The Professional this month. This is basically like erotica series by her, 3 books following 3 different brothers, and I've just heard amazing things about this series. And yeah, since I've only read her paranormal series, I'm very interested to read her contemporary stuff. And then next are my 2 rereads I really want to do. I have been rereading the Throne of Glass series by Sarah J. Maas, and I have been enjoying my time reading them. And the next one I have to read is Tower of Dawn, which is, I know a lot of people really love this book. I also really like it, but I love reading Selena's story, and this one just prevents me from reading Kingdom of Ash right away. But I know that I have to read it because there are some revelations here, and I do really love Kale and Irene's story in here. So yeah, Tower of Dawn is my next like the next book I have to read in the Throne of Glass series. It's the second to last book, so it's gonna be bittersweet for me to say goodbye again to these characters. I have been like I think this is I've never reread Tower of Dawn actually, so this is gonna be my first time rereading it, and I'm definitely interested to see my feelings on the reread. The last book I want to read, definitely want to read, is The Heart of Betrayal by Mary E. Pearson. So I reread Kiss of Deception last month, I think in May. And I really wanted to read this one in June, but I didn't get to it, so July it is. And Kiss of Deception, as much as I loved rereading it, it was the first time I reread it, I did feel like the whole not knowing who the prince was and who the assassin was really made that book what it was. Like, it really, knowing who the prince was and knowing who the assassin was made that book a little bit less good, I guess. So I forgot just how much it relied on the whole mystery. And once the mystery is known, the book became a little bit weaker. So I'm very interested to see what I feel about The Heart of Betrayal rereading it, because obviously there's no mystery here, and I remember really loving it despite there not being a mystery. So I do have a feeling that my reread for the second and third book I'm gonna enjoy a little bit more than I did because of Deception. But yeah, this is one of my favorite young adult fantasy trilogies out there. It is kind of a fantasy romance. Well, I mean, it is in the actual sense of the word, but obviously it's not spicy at all. It is young adult, solidly young adult. But I did enjoy Leah in the first one. But I'm really looking forward to rereading The Heart of Betrayal. So yes, those are all the books I'm planning on reading in July. Definitely let me know if you've read any of these books and what your thoughts were. And I'm also very interested to hear about all your reading plans in July. So definitely let me know that in the comments below. And yeah, I want to thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.